And welcome back to Resident Evil 4.
What are we here for? That's what we're
here
here for.
the Separate Ways DLC campaign, which was announced literally the day after we recorded episode 29.
Almost exactly a day later.
Yeah, we were off by like 4 hours from being 24?
Did we really go through the entire main campaign without mentioning Mauschli once?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I avoided
don't really
it because
understand it.
Yeah, I don't know where it came about or why, and because I don't know why it is, I think it's stupid. I don't like Mauschli. It's dumb.
I do. I find it sufficiently cheesy. So what is this whole Separate Ways business anyway?
This is showing Ada's perspective through the whole RE4 campaign.
Parece que me toca bailar, hermano.
That's no way to finish a dance. Your favorite, I believe?
Excellent timing, Ada. You know how I feel about being tied up. And yes, many thanks. You see, those annoying monks took everything from me.
Including the amber?
No, cleverly hidden just before they grabbed me.
Well, then lead the way.
My pleasure. And here we go. This way.
Is it close?
Not exactly, but it's safe.
No amber, no deal. You know the terms.
We're good. We're good. What do you want with it anyway?
I don't know. Yet.
I just really wanted to look around. Not that there's much to look around at.
Oh, that's the table where the merchant appears if you're doing a New Game Plus run of this.
Also, hey, we've been in this room before. Although,
Yeah, we're starting right by the entrance hall of the castle. No treasures to collect over there, though.
Matadlo. Os vamos a aniquilar.
We've got company. They're looking for us. But we're taking the high road. Got it?
Understood.
Up you go, Luis.
Arriba y listo.
Fetch the ember. We'll meet up later.
No! Sorry, what kind of a man leaves a lady? Then we meet at the church. Let's not make it a funeral, eh?
So hey, boss time.
Welcome to Separate Ways.
Who is this handsome fellow?
This is the Black Robe. He's got a bunch of charging attacks you can parry. Ada's moveset is functionally identical to Leon's in the main campaign. He's got a couple of unique tricks that we'll see later, but the basics are the same.
This is not a trick, though. Or rather, it is, but it's a trick for the Black Robe.
It's a dirty
Yes.
trick.
So here's something cool, really cool that I think that the Separate Ways DLC leans into. I think we talked about it like once in the main LP, but one of the canceled builds for prototype build for Resident Evil 4 leaned a lot into like hallucinations, and I think this is calling back to that.
Yeah, that was the Hookman build.
Yeah, so throughout Ada's fights with the Black Robe, spoilers, we're going to be seeing Black Robe a lot more. She's going to be hallucinating a bit.
It is curious they're placing so much emphasis on this original boss who has never appeared before in any Resident Evil game, let alone Resident Evil 4. Very curious.
Also, Flash Grenade, really, really nice to just kind of get rid of the fake Black Robe.
Oh,
Black
I hadn't
Robes.
tried that.
And stay gone.
Spoilers,
Also-
he will not stay gone.
While Black Robe is cool on paper, I'm actually mildly annoyed because the hallucinations can and will hurt you.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
they would be very effective hallucinations if they couldn't.
I don't know. I didn't like Black Robe too much on my first run, but
Wrong way.
as I recorded, as I was recording the footage, like I didn't mind him as much. For a starting loadout, Ada's got a special black tail. I don't know if it's meaningfully different from the one Leon gets.
Oh no, I'm being shot at a significantly higher rate of fire than all the other pistols.
And a TMP, which, again, not sure if it's different from the one Leon gets. Then again, I've never used the Leon's TMP in RE4R anyway, so...
Now this
she also
model
gets
looks
attack
like
with
it's
knife.
new.
Yeah, this is like Ada looked at Leon's knife and then decided to reference, or like make a movie reference. You know, you call that a knife?
Well, there is one weapon we'll be getting later that is pretty different from what Leon has.
Oh yeah.
Well, two of them actually.
Oh, whoops, I don't think I explored this. Are you gonna get treasure I didn't get? Oh yeah, I didn't get this.
Yeah, I also didn't realize that there was anything to look at until, like, I was recording this and I noticed that there were breakable, pots through those bars there.
I can't believe I missed 2 drops. My whole run is invalidated.
What I don't know is whether that the extra treasure pre-order bonus adds anything to this campaign. I don't think it does, but...
It did not, no.
Huh.
I was gonna say, I wouldn't know. I do not have that.
I didn't see a single diamond icon with an orange plus sign through my playthrough. Wait, was it an orange plus sign or was it just a regular? Oh, whatever. It's not important. What are you stabbing?
I just want to demonstrate that Ada holds her knife in reverse grip compared to Leon.
Control, come in. Louise hit the amber, but I've sent him to retrieve it. Control, do you copy?
I'm listening. Go on.
We ran into some unexpected trouble.
And? What will you do about it?
Louise is already en route to the church. I'm tracking him every step of the way.
Very well. Then I suggest you hurry.
Copy. Just need to confirm my route first. Heading out to get a visual of the area.
Oh no, is Ada part of the Cyborg Initiative?
Well, she was, but she only kept one eye.
So she's got fancy contact lenses in this universe.
Oh wow, that button placement makes so much more sense. In the control scheme that I use, you have to use A.
That's where I need to go.
Stick to the high ground. You have the means.
I wonder what that is. That looks dangerous. Better tread carefully.
Don't forget your mission. The Amber. Nothing else matters. Wrap this little tour up and bring it to me.
Understood. But maybe a little sightseeing first.
Also, hey, Wesker told us to stick to the high ground. What are you doing?
We're doing a little sightseeing. It's fine.
Also, I just noticed Ada still has the cut on her arm. I missed that detail myself.
Same. It's so prominent we could even see it in the extremely low quality preview video we're using.
I'm so observant when I'm playing video games. You have no idea.
My excuse is that my first run was on the Steam Deck at 720p, so... So yeah, Ada's first main gameplay section is the exfiltrating from the castle, and she gets more opportunities to be stealthy than Leon ever really meaningfully does.
Or at least what counts as stealthy by this game's rules, which means running around like a knife tornado and making sure you just don't visibly get caught.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to seeing you doing this stealthily if that actually happens, because I'm not actually sure how to get through without being seen.
There was a part, I think I almost did it, but like towards the end, I think I screw up a little bit and just like round a corner badly, but oh well.
Crouching actually does help, not for any line of sight reason, but because I think you move slightly faster when crouching as opposed to the regular walk when you're not sprinting.
Huh, that's weird.
I mean, they're both pretty slow, but still. Now, I did manage to get through completely stealthily. However, I'm not going to take credit for that because it was entirely by accident. I wasn't even thinking about it.
Yeah, I think if I hugged the left wall there, I would have gotten caught by that lady.
Also, we can't really hear it because we got the volume lowered, but the new songs in the soundtrack for Separate Ways are great. They're like something you'd hear in like a 60s spy thriller TV show. Like the original Mission Impossible.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
It's some MGS3 music.
Yes, that's another great comparison.
Just gonna take this slowly, gonna watch their patterns. The guy on the right, I think, just hangs out at the wall, and the guy on the left is just gonna patrol around the gazebo. Oh, also, Ada has a grappling hook. You can use it at predetermined points to to traverse her levels.
It's the Batman Arkham grapple hook, basically, except without as much versatility.
Yeah, so that guy caught me because I guess because I went a little too early. And when that happens, they bring out the catapults.
They sure do.
Things are heating up. I'll need to disable the catapults.
So yeah, disabling the catapults was mandatory for me.
There is one section later on where you have to get caught, but that's past the catapults here.
If you stun an enemy and you're far away enough from them, you can use the grapple gun to close the distance and do a melee attack.
Yeah, it is one of Ada's best features. She has a much wider melee range, and she's not invincible, but I think she does. I think that animation does take priority over some attacks.
Yeah. Anyway, hey, you guys remember that thing I showed off in the main campaign where I shot a weight holding down a cannon?
Let's do that again.
Well, that was worth the wait.
That still works. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and disable the catapults.
This is my favorite way of dealing with catapults.
With other with cannons.
With superior siege weaponry, yes.
Finally, a weapon to surpass the catapult.
Also, there's a bunch of dudes here, so let's
Well, there were a bunch of dudes here.
I think the fact that I beamed one there means that the grenade stopped at that person.
Yeah, he deflected it with his nose.
That's okay. I can use this opportunity to show off sick grapple gun tricks.
Also, I just realized this is like a cloudy day, which explains why none of the enemies turn into Plagas in this first section.
Yes, that's correct. I hadn't thought about that.
I guess
I just thought
the broken neck form is exclusive to the Ganados.
Yeah, I just thought it was kind of neat that, like, you know, we get to see the castle gate in daylight.
Yeah. There are a lot of the maps that are recycled from the main campaign do at least have, they have relights, as they're called. You'll be able to see it from, different weather or different times of day. Oh, that move is so good.
It's so sick. Also, I appreciate that, like, you can grapple onto an enemy as they're coming out of the stun animation, and it'll still work so long as you've grappled them at all.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think that was the last of our pursuers.
Not according to the music.
Yeah, the music's still gonna be all tense and actiony, but we can just take our time, explore.
Go our separate ways.
So if you don't destroy the catapults, this narrow chunk... you turned away from it. Damn. There goes my explanation.
We'll come back in just a second. I just wanted to explore here because I didn't do that. I didn't poke around here in my first playthrough.
Fair
But
enough.
I really should have because they just give you the bolt action rifle.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
yeah,
where it is.
I found this.
I didn't. I guess that's just something you could sell for free later on.
Yeah, I came here to stab the counterweight because I didn't want to use a bullet. Because I was on hardcore.
Fair.
So,
So much of this is familiar because I've been playing Mercenaries on this map quite a bit recently. Including as Ada. She does really well on this map.
Okay, so if you don't destroy the catapults, please don't tell me you go back up the stairs. Okay, this will be bombarded with catapult fire, and it's difficult to get through if you leave them alone.
Yeah, and it's this part up here, I think, where they force you to get caught. Or maybe it's the part after this. It's within the vicinity here. We're close.
One of these grapple points is a gotcha, and I think
Yes,
this is the
that's
gotcha.
that one right there.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a bunch of dudes with flaming crossbows, more catapults.
At least it's not a gotcha, where you have to keep spinning, paying money, and only then will the enemies go away.
Yeah, the merchant's got that down on lock in his shooting gallery.
Oh, do you think the merchant, the character, was responsible for the real-life microtransactions involving the upgrade tickets? Sounds like something he'd do.
Not enough proof, stranger.
Who cares about ethics in game development when there's dust to be made, stranger?
Also, I wanted to leave that guy alive to demonstrate that if you use a grapple point to get to a place where an enemy is standing, Ada will automatically kick the dude.
Yeah, there are some obviously scripted moments of that later on where it looks really cool.
Yeah.
Also, that guy was about to like transform into a broken Econato, so I don't think they're restricted to villagers.
Well, from my experience at least, that's just him lying on the ground, which happens to all of the enemies that you knock over with that attack.
Yeah, like sometimes you can give him a little stabby stab, sometimes you can't. Also, there's a challenge here to leave the castle without destroying any catapults, so ask me how I know about that walkway being bombarded with catapult fire. Oh geez, you've already... Oh yeah, you did use a grenade, that's right.
Yeah.
Yup.
I guess it counts the hallucinations that fade away from the flash.